Have you ever found yourself questioning your decisions or doubting your worth because of what someone else said? Maybe it was a passing comment or a harsh critique, but it stuck with you, leaving you feeling small or uncertain. If you've been there, you're not alone. Many of us let other people's opinions weigh us down, shaping our choices and holding us back from being true to ourselves. But here's the truth. You don't have to live under the shadow of others' judgments. Letting their opinions control you is like handing over the keys to your happiness and peace of mind. Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." This wisdom reminds us that our sense of worth and direction must come from within, not from the ever-changing perspectives of others. In this video, we'll uncover 8 powerful ways to stop letting other people's opinions control you. These steps are inspired by mindfulness and self-awareness practices that will help you reclaim your confidence, set healthy boundaries, and live authentically. Why is this so important? Because when you let others dictate your decisions, you're not just silencing your inner voice, you're also losing the opportunity to live a life that's truly your own. The freedom and joy you seek lie in breaking free from the need for external validation and embracing your unique path. Let me ask you this. Whose opinion are you struggling to let go of right now? And what would it feel like to live without that weight? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what resonates with you. If you're ready to take back control of your life and stop letting others' opinions define you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Together, we'll explore practical wisdom and tools to help you live with confidence, peace, and purpose. Stay with me until the end, because each of these 8 steps will empower you to build resilience against external judgments. Your journey to inner freedom starts here. Let's dive in. Way 1. Recognize opinions are just perspectives. One of the most freeing realizations is that other people's opinions are just that, opinions. They are shaped by individual experiences, biases, and beliefs. They are not universal truths or definitive judgments about you. When you truly understand this, you can stop giving others' opinions so much power over your decisions and emotions. Buddha said, "Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense." This teaching reminds us to approach others' opinions with discernment rather than blind acceptance. Just because someone has an opinion about you doesn't mean it reflects reality. Here's how to internalize this truth and free yourself from the weight of others' perspectives. 1. Pause and reflect. When someone shares their opinion about you, pause and ask yourself, "Oh, is this opinion based on fact or just their perspective? Oh, does this align with what I know to be true about myself?" By taking this moment to reflect, you create space between their words and your emotional reaction. 2. Consider the source. Ask yourself, "Oh, does this person have the knowledge or insight to judge me accurately? Oh, are they coming from a place of love and understanding, or are they projecting their own insecurities?" Understanding the context of someone's opinion helps you determine how much weight, if any, it deserves. 3. Reframe negative feedback. Instead of taking criticism personally, reframe it as a reflection of the other person's perspective. For example, "Oh, this person's opinion says more about their values than about me." This shift helps you detach emotionally and see the situation objectively. 4. Affirm your own perspective. Strengthen your inner confidence by affirming what you know to be true about yourself. Use statements like, "Oh, I know my worth." "Oh, their opinion doesn't define me." By reinforcing your self-belief, you create a buffer against external judgments. 5. Focus on your goals. Remember that your purpose and path are unique. Others' opinions are often irrelevant to what you're working toward. Ask yourself, oh, does this opinion help me achieve my goals? Oh, is this aligned with my values and purpose? If the answer is no, let the opinion go. Recognizing that opinions are just perspectives puts you back in control. You realize that you don't have to internalize every comment or judgment that comes your way. Instead, you can approach opinions with mindfulness and clarity, deciding for yourself what truly matters. Start practicing today. The next time someone's opinion stings, pause and remind yourself, this is their perspective, not my truth. With time, this habit will help you stay grounded in your own sense of self, no matter what others say. Way 2. Strengthen your inner confidence. The stronger your inner confidence, the less power other people's opinions will have over you. When you're secure in who you are and what you stand for, external judgments become background noise rather than defining factors. Confidence rooted in self-awareness and self-worth is your shield against the influence of others. Buddha taught, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. This wisdom reminds us that confidence comes from within, not from the approval or validation of others. Here's how to cultivate and strengthen your inner confidence. 1. Embrace self-awareness. Spend time reflecting on your strengths, values, and unique qualities. Ask yourself, oh, what do I love about myself? Oh, what am I proud of achieving? Oh, what are my core values? Knowing who you are helps you feel more grounded and less swayed by others' opinions. 2. Celebrate your achievements. Acknowledge your successes, no matter how small. Keep a journal where you list your daily wins, from completing a task to showing kindness to someone. This practice reinforces your belief in your abilities and builds a foundation of confidence. 3. Practice positive self-talk. Replace critical inner dialogue with affirmations that uplift and empower you. For example, oh, I am worthy and capable. Oh, I trust myself to make the right decisions. Positive self-talk creates a supportive mental environment that boosts confidence. 4. Take action to build trust in yourself. Confidence grows through action. Set small, achievable goals and follow through with them. Each time you succeed, you prove to yourself that you are capable and dependable. 5. Distance yourself from negative influences. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, rather than those who criticize or diminish your confidence. Limit exposure to environments or relationships that feed self-doubt. 6. Accept your imperfections. Understand that nobody is perfect, and mistakes are part of the growth process. Instead of striving for perfection, focus on progress and learning. Remind yourself, I am perfectly imperfect, and that's okay. 7. Align with your core values. Make decisions based on your values rather than seeking approval. Ask yourself, oh, is this aligned with who I am and what I stand for? Living authentically strengthens your confidence and reduces reliance on others' opinions. 8. Practice gratitude for yourself. Take a moment each day to appreciate yourself. Reflect on your strengths, your kindness, or the efforts you've made. Gratitude for yourself reinforces your self-worth and builds inner resilience. When you cultivate inner confidence, you create a solid foundation that others' opinions cannot shake. You begin to trust yourself more, rely less on external validation, and feel empowered to live authentically. Start today. Write down 3 things you love about yourself and 3 achievements you're proud of. Repeat a confidence-boosting affirmation like, I am enough just as I am. Over time, these practices will strengthen your inner confidence, allowing you to rise above the noise of others' opinions. Way 3. Learn to set boundaries. One of the most effective ways to stop letting other people's opinions control you is by setting clear boundaries. Boundaries act as a protective shield, helping you determine what kind of influence you allow into your life and what you don't. When you establish boundaries, you create space for your own voice and priorities to flourish, rather than being drowned out by the judgments or expectations of others. Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of mindful relationships and self-respect. He said, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." Setting boundaries allows you to create peace by reducing the mental and emotional noise caused by others' opinions. Here's how to set and maintain healthy boundaries. 1. Recognize where boundaries are needed. Reflect on situations or relationships where others' opinions feel overwhelming. Ask yourself, "Oh, who or what is draining my energy? Oh, in which areas of my life do I feel I'm losing control over my decisions?" Identifying these patterns helps you understand where boundaries are most necessary. 2. Define your limits. Be clear about what you will and won't tolerate. For example, "Oh, I won't engage in conversations that make me feel judged." "Oh, I will protect my time by saying no to unnecessary commitments." Setting limits is an act of self-care and self-respect. 3. Communicate boundaries assertively. Use I statements to express your boundaries without blaming or criticizing others. For example, "Oh, I appreciate your concern, but I trust my decision." "Oh, I'm not comfortable discussing this topic right now." Assertiveness helps you communicate clearly and maintain your stance. Practice saying no without guilt. Saying no is one of the simplest yet most powerful boundaries you can set. Remind yourself, saying no to others is saying yes to myself. You don't owe anyone a lengthy explanation. Your time and peace are valid reasons. 5. Limit access to your personal space. If someone's opinions consistently bring negativity, consider reducing their influence in your life. This might mean spending less time with them or setting limits on how much you share about your decisions. 6. Create mental boundaries. Not all boundaries need to be verbal. Train your mind to detach from others' opinions by reminding yourself, "Oh, their thoughts are their business, not mine." "Oh, I don't need to internalize every comment." 7. Reinforce boundaries when needed. Boundaries may be tested, especially by those who are used to influencing you. Stay consistent and firm. "Oh, I've already explained my feelings on this, and I'm sticking to my decision." Consistency helps others understand and respect your limits. 8. Protect your time and energy. Set boundaries for your time by prioritizing tasks and commitments that align with your goals. Avoid overcommitting to avoid burnout and reduce opportunities for external opinions to interfere with your life. Setting boundaries is not about cutting people off. It's about creating a balanced space where your needs and voice are respected. Boundaries empower you to live authentically, free from the constant pull of others' opinions. Start today. Identify one area in your life where you need a boundary. Write down a clear statement you can use to communicate it, such as, "I've made my decision and I'm confident in it." Practicing this regularly will help you maintain control over your thoughts and decisions. Way 4. Accept that you can't please everyone. One of the biggest reasons other people's opinions control us is the deep-seated desire to be liked or approved by everyone. The truth is, no matter how hard you try, you'll never meet everyone's expectations, and that's okay. Accepting this liberates you from the exhausting cycle of seeking approval and allows you to focus on what truly matters to you. Buddha's teachings highlight the futility of trying to please everyone. He said, "Some will speak against you, some will praise you. Both are meaningless. This wisdom reminds us that opinions, whether positive or negative, are fleeting and should not dictate how we live. Here's how to embrace the fact that you can't please everyone and reclaim your freedom. 1. Understand the subjectivity of opinions. Recognize that opinions are shaped by personal preferences, values, and experiences. They are not universal truths. Ask yourself, am I living for my values or theirs? Do their opinions truly define who I am? 2. Reflect on the cost of approval seeking. Consider how much time, energy, and mental peace you've sacrificed trying to please others. Ask yourself, what have I given up to gain their approval? How could I use that energy to pursue my own happiness instead? 3rd, shift your focus to self-acceptance. Build a strong sense of self-worth by embracing your strengths, values, and imperfections. Remind yourself, I am enough as I am, regardless of others' opinions. I deserve to live for myself, not for someone else's expectations. Learn to tolerate disapproval. Understand that disapproval is not the end of the world. It's a natural part of life. Practice reframing rejection as a sign that you're staying true to yourself rather than conforming to others. 5. Focus on your inner circle. You don't need everyone's approval, just the support of those who genuinely care about you. Surround yourself with people who love and respect you for who you are, not for who they want you to be. 6. Set realistic expectations. Accept that everyone has their own opinions, and not all will align with yours. Remind yourself, it's okay if some people don't understand or agree with me. 7. Reflect on Buddha's teaching of impermanence. Remember that people's opinions are temporary and often forgotten. What feels like harsh criticism today may mean nothing tomorrow. Use this understanding to detach emotionally from fleeting judgments. 8. Reclaim your power. Every time you choose to prioritize your own happiness over external approval, you take back control of your life. Celebrate small moments where you stood firm in your decisions, even if they weren't popular. Letting go of the need to please everyone doesn't mean being inconsiderate. It means valuing your own voice as much as, if not more than, others. When you accept that you can't please everyone, you free yourself from the constant tug of external opinions and embrace a life that's authentically yours. Start today. Identify one situation where you've been trying to please others at the expense of your own happiness. Take one small step to honor your own preferences instead. Remind yourself, I don't need everyone to approve of me. I approve of myself. Over time, this mindset will help you live with confidence and freedom. Way 5. Practice mindful detachment. Mindful detachment is the ability to observe others' opinions without absorbing them. It's not about ignoring people or shutting yourself off, but about creating a healthy emotional distance so that their words don't dictate your thoughts or decisions. When you practice mindful detachment, you gain the clarity and strength to focus on what truly matters to you. Buddha taught the principle of non-attachment, saying, "Attachment is the root of suffering." This applies not only to material things, but also to the opinions of others. By letting go of the need to cling to others' judgments, you free yourself from the suffering caused by external validation. Here's how to practice mindful detachment. 1. Acknowledge the opinion without reacting. When someone shares their opinion, pause before responding. Take a deep breath and remind yourself, this is their perspective, not my truth. Observe their words without judgment, as though you're watching a passing cloud. 2. Separate the opinion from your self-worth. Understand that others' opinions are a reflection of their beliefs, not your value. Repeat affirmations like, my worth is not determined by what others think of me. I am more than their opinion. 3. Stay present. Use mindfulness to ground yourself in the present moment instead of letting your mind spiral into overthinking. Focus on your breath, your surroundings, or a mantra to stay centered. This helps you remain calm and prevents emotional overreaction. 4. Visualize a protective barrier. Imagine a shield or bubble around you that lets constructive feedback in but blocks out negativity. This mental exercise reinforces your ability to filter what you allow to affect you. 5. Respond with grace, not emotion. If someone's opinion feels intrusive, respond with calm and neutral phrases like, "Oh, thank you for sharing your thoughts." "Oh, I'll think about it." This approach acknowledges their input without giving it undue influence. 6. Redirect your focus. After hearing an opinion, consciously shift your attention to your goals or values. Ask yourself, "Oh, does this opinion align with my priorities?" "Oh, what action can I take to stay true to myself?" Redirecting your focus helps you maintain control over your decisions. 7. Accept what you can't control. You cannot control others' opinions, but you can control how you react to them. Let go of the need to change their perspective or seek their approval. Repeat to yourself, "I release the need to control their thoughts about me." 8. Meditate on non-attachment. Dedicate time to meditating on the concept of non-attachment. Visualize releasing the grip of others' opinions, allowing them to drift away like leaves on a stream. This practice helps reinforce your ability to detach emotionally. Mindful detachment doesn't mean disregarding all feedback. It means being intentional about what you choose to internalize. By observing without absorbing, you create space for your own voice to guide you. Start today. The next time someone's opinion feels overwhelming, take a moment to pause, breathe, and remind yourself, "I can hear this without letting it define me." Over time, this practice will help you build resilience and protect your peace of mind. Way 6. Reframe criticism as feedback. Criticism often feels personal, but it doesn't have to be. When you reframe criticism as feedback, you shift your perspective from being defensive to being open and curious. Instead of letting it control your emotions or decisions, you can use it as a tool for growth. This approach empowers you to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Buddha's teachings encourage humility and openness to learning, saying, "Do not be afraid of criticism, it is your greatest teacher." By embracing criticism as a form of feedback, you transform it into an opportunity for self-improvement and understanding. Here's how to reframe criticism constructively. 1. Pause before reacting. When you receive criticism, take a deep breath and resist the urge to react immediately. Remind yourself, "This is feedback, not a reflection of my worth." A moment of pause helps you approach the situation with a clear mind. 2. Separate emotion from information. Focus on the content of the criticism rather than how it was delivered or who said it. Ask yourself, "Oh, what can I learn from this?" "Oh, is there any truth in this feedback that I can use to grow?" 3. Acknowledge constructive intentions. Sometimes, even poorly delivered criticism comes from a place of helpfulness. Try to see the intention behind the words. For example, they might not have said it kindly, but they're pointing out something I can improve. 4. Distinguish constructive criticism from negativity. Not all criticism is valid or helpful. Evaluate whether the feedback is constructive or simply an expression of negativity. Constructive criticism offers specific suggestions for improvement, while negativity is often vague or aimed at tearing you down. 5. Ask questions for clarity. If the criticism is unclear, seek clarification without becoming defensive. For example, "Oh, can you give me an example of what you mean?" "Oh, how do you think I could handle this differently?" This shows that you're open to improvement and helps you understand the feedback better. 6. Use criticism to build resilience. Treat criticism as an opportunity to practice resilience and humility. Remind yourself, "Oh, this is a chance to grow stronger, not a reason to feel small." Over time, this mindset reduces the emotional impact of criticism. 7. Take what serves you and let go of the rest. Not all feedback will be relevant or useful. Decide what's worth keeping and let go of the rest. Say to yourself, "I'll take what helps me grow and release what doesn't." 8. Reflect and apply what you've learned. After receiving criticism, reflect on how you can use it to improve. Write down actionable steps or changes you'd like to make. This practice turns criticism into a constructive force for personal development. 9. Practice gratitude for lessons learned. Even when criticism feels uncomfortable, be grateful for the opportunity to learn. Say to yourself, "This feedback is helping me become a better version of myself." Reframing criticism as feedback doesn't mean ignoring the sting of harsh words. It means choosing to see the value in the experience. By approaching criticism with curiosity and mindfulness, you take control of the narrative and turn it into a tool for growth. Start today. Think of a piece of recent criticism that upset you. Reflect on what you can learn from it and how it might help you grow. Over time, this habit will empower you to approach criticism with confidence and transform it into a source of strength. Way 7. Focus on your core values. When you live in alignment with your core values, other people's opinions lose their power over you. Instead of worrying about what others think, you base your decisions and actions on what truly matters to you. This clarity creates a strong foundation, making it easier to remain grounded and confident regardless of external judgments. Buddha taught the importance of inner truth, saying, "Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." When you know your values and live by them, you cultivate a sense of purpose and authenticity that no opinion can shake. Here's how to identify and focus on your core values. 1. Define what truly matters to you. Spend time reflecting on your beliefs, priorities, and what brings you fulfillment. Ask yourself, "Oh, what do I stand for? Oh, what kind of person do I want to be? Oh, what principles guide my decisions?" Write down your core values, such as honesty, compassion, independence, or growth, to make them clear. 2. Align your actions with your values. Before making decisions, ask yourself, "Oh, does this align with my values? Oh, am I doing this because it's meaningful to me or because I want to please someone else?" Acting in accordance with your values strengthens your sense of integrity and self-trust. 3. Use your values as a compass. When faced with criticism or conflicting opinions, turn to your core values for guidance. For example, oh, if honesty is a core value and someone criticizes you for speaking the truth, remind yourself, "I chose to be honest because it's important to me, even if they don't like it." This perspective helps you prioritize your truth over external judgments. 4. Reflect on your values regularly. Take time to check in with yourself and ensure your life is aligned with your values. Journaling, meditating, or simply reflecting on your day can help you stay connected to what matters most. 5. Let go of values that aren't yours. Sometimes we adopt values from others, family, society, or culture that don't truly resonate with us. Reflect on whether the opinions affecting you are tied to values that you no longer align with. Release the need to live by someone else's standards and focus on your own. 6. Affirm your commitment to your values. Use affirmations to remind yourself of your priorities. Oh, I live in alignment with my truth. Oh, my values guide me, not others' opinions. These affirmations reinforce your commitment to living authentically. 7. Accept that others have different values. Understand that everyone's values are different, and that's okay. Just because someone's opinion doesn't align with your values doesn't mean you're wrong. Remind yourself, their perspective reflects their values, not mine. 8. Celebrate the freedom of living authentically. Living by your core values is a liberating experience. It frees you from the need for external approval and allows you to make choices that truly resonate with your heart and mind. Celebrate small moments when you honor your values, as they strengthen your ability to stay true to yourself. When you focus on your core values, you shift your attention from external noise to internal clarity. This focus empowers you to navigate life with purpose and confidence, regardless of what others say or think. Start today. Write down your top 3 core values and one small action you can take to align with them. The more you center your life around your values, the less others' opinions will affect you, giving you the freedom to live authentically and with peace of mind. Way 8. Reflect on impermanence. Understanding the impermanent nature of opinions can free you from their control. Opinions, like emotions, are fleeting. They change with time, circumstances, and personal growth. What someone thinks of you today might not matter tomorrow, and the weight you give to those opinions will likely fade as well. By embracing impermanence, you can detach from the grip of others' judgments and focus on living in the present. Buddha's teachings emphasize impermanence as a cornerstone of wisdom. He said, "Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change." When you accept this truth, you realize that opinions, no matter how loud or persistent they seem, are temporary and ultimately insignificant in the grand scheme of your life. Here's how to use the principle of impermanence to stop letting others' opinions control you. 1. Recognize the temporary nature of opinions. Remind yourself that people's thoughts and judgments are shaped by the moment. Ask yourself, oh, will this opinion matter in a month or a year? Oh, how often have I worried about opinions in the past that I can't even remember now? This perspective helps you put current judgments into context and let them go. 2. Reflect on the impermanence of relationships. Understand that the people offering opinions may not always be part of your life. Relationships evolve, and so do the dynamics within them. Remind yourself, I don't need to carry this opinion forever, just as this relationship may change. 3. Accept that opinions are a reflection of the present moment. Recognize that opinions often reflect the speaker's current mood, experiences, or biases, not an absolute truth about you. Say to yourself, this opinion reflects their perspective right now, not who I truly am. 4. Focus on long-term perspective. When an opinion feels overwhelming, shift your focus to your long-term goals and values. Ask yourself, oh, does this opinion affect the path I'm on or my purpose? Oh, how can I stay focused on what truly matters in the long run? This exercise helps you rise above momentary judgments. 5. Use impermanence to let go of resentment. If a negative opinion lingers in your mind, remind yourself that holding on to it only prolongs its life. Practice forgiveness for the speaker and for yourself. Say, I choose to release this thought because it no longer serves me. 6. Meditate on change. Spend a few minutes meditating on the concept of impermanence. Visualize opinions as clouds drifting across the sky. They come and go, but they don't define the sky itself. This mental image reinforces the transient nature of judgments. 7. Keep perspective on what's truly permanent. Reflect on what endures in your life, such as your values, relationships with loved ones, or personal growth. Centering yourself in what truly matters helps you detach from temporary distractions like others' opinions. 8. Reframe opinions as lessons in impermanence. When someone's opinion challenges you, use it as a reminder of impermanence. Think, "Oh, this too shall pass." "Oh, I am not defined by this moment or their perception of it." When you embrace the impermanence of opinions, you free yourself from the mental and emotional weight they carry. You begin to focus on what truly matters: your growth, your values, and your journey. Start today. The next time an opinion affects you, pause and ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Reflect on how many opinions have come and gone in the past, and use that awareness to let this one drift away. By doing so, you'll cultivate the freedom to live authentically and in alignment with your purpose. Allowing others' opinions to dictate your life is like walking a path without knowing where you're going. It's exhausting, unfulfilling, and robs you of your true potential. By understanding and practicing the 8 ways to stop letting other people's opinions control you, you can reclaim your independence, confidence, and peace of mind. Each step, whether it's recognizing opinions as just perspectives, focusing on your core values, or embracing impermanence, empowers you to rise above external judgments and live authentically. Buddha's teachings remind us that true freedom comes from within. He said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." When you stop seeking validation or fearing criticism, you unlock the peace and joy that comes from living true to yourself. This isn't just about silencing external voices. It's about amplifying your own. Now it's your turn. Which of these 8 steps resonates with you the most? Are there specific situations or opinions you've been struggling to let go of? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how these strategies can help you on your journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need these insights. And don't forget to subscribe for more tools, wisdom, and practical steps to help you live a mindful, balanced, and purposeful life. Remember, this journey is about progress, not perfection. Start small by focusing on 1 or 2 steps that resonate most with you. With time, you'll notice the weight of others' opinions lifting, leaving you free to live with clarity, confidence, and peace. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Here's to embracing your authentic self and creating a life that's truly yours. Until next time, stay mindful and keep growing.